What is up, my beautiful gemstones? It's your girl, Gemma Jade, and I am here with your weekly Pick a Card Intuitive Oracle reading for the week of May 2nd through May 8th, 2022. And I can't believe we're in May already, all right? So I have 3 new decks, and I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, but the universe decided on Whispers of Love. Now, while I can do completely just love readings with that deck, I've also learned that I can do random regular ones too. So it's a beautiful deck. It's actually a fairy deck, believe it or not. Thank you, Jeff Harding from Pine Island Research, for sending this to me as a gift. I really appreciate it. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. So let's just get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call on angels, guides, guardians, guardian angels, spirit, any other worldly attachments you guys may have, like extraterrestrial, earth, angel, starseed, fairy, shapeshifter, your star ancestors, your ancestors, deceased loved ones, the universe, the cosmos, any higher elevational, higher dimensional beings of love, light, and peace, to get any messages that want to come through for you guys. I'm going to pull 3 cards, number them 1, 2, and 3. If you need to pause the video, set your intention, ask your question. I will then turn the card over, tell you what the book says, tell you what I'm getting from spirit and the universe, and give you guys a weekly reading, a message for the week. If you choose card number 2 as your card and you end up resonating more with card number 1, that's okay. You're going to get any message that you came here for today that you're supposed to get, you're going to get. So if card number 1 resonates and you chose card number 2, card number 1 is your message. If you get a little bit of a message out of all the cards, that's also can be your message. Just go with what resonates in your heart. These are general readings. If you'd like a personal reading with me or from me, then I'll give you the information for that at the end of the video. If you can't choose between card 1, 2, or 3, I will pull a 4th card at the end for those of you who didn't resonate with any of the first 3. With all of that being said, let's get started. I'm going to pull the cards now. Can I please have 3 cards for the week of May 2nd through May 8th, 2022? Might actually be the 9th, guys. It goes from Monday to Sunday. So Monday the 2nd through whatever the Sunday is. I think I miscounted that. But you guys know what I mean. Can I have 1 more card, please? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's take a look. Remember, if you need to pause the video, that's perfectly fine. You should really be focusing on the cards, asking your question, see which card that you're drawn to, whichever card that you're drawn to. Okay, guys, here's card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. All right, let's just get started. If you chose card number 1, you got the 43rd card, Love Endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Let's see what the book has to say about that. No matter what is going on, love can endure all things. Take positive steps to help create the change that is necessary to get you through this. Release your fear and recognize that this love will last. Take a step back so you are better able to remember this. Love lasts. When differences arise, it is important to accept the person you are with has their own perspective. Learn to compromise. Avoid taking a hard stand when it is not necessary. Be aware of what you want in your relationship so things can return to a state of harmony. There are many things beyond your control, but you can control how you feel. At times, it feels easier to walk away from a relationship, especially if it feels tedious or demanding. Look at what you've done when faced with challenges in your relationships. Do you give in to get through the conflict, or do you take a stand? Look at your past reactions and be willing to address any behaviors or aspects of yourself that are of no benefit to you. A young couple sits close to each other as the boat they are traveling on encounters turbulent seas. The lion at the mast of the ship represents personal power. Turbulent water symbolizes high emotions. Taking a minute to compose yourself and your thoughts benefits everyone. Are you asserting yourself in a loving manner? Make love the driving force. Return to this energy to support you through whatever is going on. So I'm going to give you 2 readings. I'm going to give you a little bonus today. I'm going to give you a love reading, as in romantic love. And don't worry, because if you don't have that and you aren't looking for it, I'm also going to give you a different explanation. So when it comes to romantic love, if you're in a relationship, okay, now is not the time to give up, get divorced, or walk away, okay? At least not this week. The universe is telling you to do everything you can to work it out. Compromise where you can. Pick your battles and see if you're expressing yourself in a loving way, right? We don't want to be screaming and hollering. All of that causes negative energy that, believe it or not, does stick around. That's why places can become toxic with these energetic imprints. That doesn't just happen with murders, okay? That happens with constant fighting and arguing, throwing things. So approach the person you love. If you're in the wrong, seek forgiveness. I know that's really hard because you have to give in, but the universe is telling you it's the best thing for you right now, okay? If you're looking for love, I would say get out there. In order to meet someone, you've got to get out there. This week, you are not going to meet anyone over the internet, not anyone that's going to be significant in your romantic life, okay? What this is saying is don't be so picky about who you date. Now, it doesn't mean date any Joe or Jane that comes along. But what it does mean is give people a chance. This week, you may meet someone who's quote unquote not your type, right? But who actually ends up being really important to you, whether romantically or in a friendship, okay? There is a soul connection coming in. For most of you looking for love, you're going to meet someone this week that you would never even look twice at if you didn't take the advice of the universe from this video. So give everyone a chance this week. In general terms, just with those you love, we're not talking romantic love here. Are there any areas in your friendships, in your familial relationships, or even in your work relationships where you are being stubborn and unkind? There may or may not be, but if there are, take this week to really sit back and assess how you behave when you're upset or angry. Do you stubbornly stand your ground over every little thing? Do you constantly find yourself having to make a point? The universe is saying this week, give in. Even if you have to go along to get along, it's only for this week. See how it works and see how many relationships you can repair if you would just let your guard down a little bit. This week is not a week of having your guard up and, worrying about every little thing. Let loose, let go a little bit. And that'll help you to learn to let go in your very personal relationships too, and to learn how to be aware consciously all day long of your energetic vibration. All right. So if you're looking for love, you have to get out there to find it, and don't judge books by its cover, and don't stick to a certain type. I don't think really many people do that anymore anyway, but there has to be at least one of you out there that this message is for. All right. And in general, this week, give in, go along to get along. Don't be stubborn. Ask for forgiveness where you're wrong. If you're expecting an apology from someone this week, and you have been for a while, the universe is asking you to just let it go. The person's probably not going to apologize. Offer them forgiveness anyway. That doesn't mean you have to go up to them and say, I forgive you, because you're an a-hole for what you did. Know that you're going to forgive them when they come to you without the apology, acting like nothing ever happened, because I do see that happening for some of you. Just let it go. Just this once, just let it go. All right? Don't take it as disrespect. I just got that. I heard someone say, they're not going to disrespect me. Don't take it as that. Obviously, if someone did something horribly wrong to you that traumatized you, like hit you or hurt you in a huge way, that's not who this is for, right? Take it as it resonates, guys. And remember, these are general. I'm a little nervous because I'm giving a lot more information, channeling a lot more of the message this week. So just bear with me. If you chose the second card, you got card number 25, Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal affection and attention. Quality time is needed, whether you are in or between relationships. Do something special that adds romance to your life. If you are single, it is important to do something for you. What do you consider romantic? Is it an intimate meal or flowers given or received? If you are in a relationship, do something for your special person. If you're single, buy flowers for yourself. Take a candlelit bath or pamper yourself with your favorite cream or lotion. As you treat yourself, imagine how happy you feel, as if you are not just doing this for yourself, but for a special someone in your life. A picturesque mermaid dances with her partner. They only have eyes for each other. It is important to prioritize yourself and your relationship. Try to make romance a consistent practice. It may not sound romantic to schedule dates with someone once or twice a month, but it will benefit you in more ways than you realize. All right, so let's look at the romantic side of this. Do something special. Buy your girl flowers. Take your guy out to dinner, right? Definitely spend some quality time. I feel like if this message is for you, maybe you've been feeling a little unromantic lately. Maybe you've been feeling a little neglected and concerned that perhaps you're not spending enough time with your partner. It could just be that there's so much going on in your life. Maybe physical health problems. Maybe, you're dealing with a lot at work, or they are. Make the time anyway. Have a candlelit dinner. Do you know what I mean? Do something small. If they don't have time to go out, give them a back rub when they get home, or God forbid, a foot rub, right? Do something special. Let the person let the person you love know that you respect and appreciate them this week, okay? And you should do that all the time. But life gets in the way. I know that, believe me. So for this week, do something really nice, maybe at least once a day for your partner. Even if you feel they don't deserve it, see how much they start coming around when you start showing them how appreciated they are. If you're single, do for yourself as you would do for a romantic partner. Love yourself as you would love a romantic partner. You know what I'm saying? No. I did just get that vision of like that message, like, have fun with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Gemma Jade advocates. No. For this week, pamper yourself. Go out and buy yourself that, $300 purse if you can. Go out and take yourself out to a steak dinner with a beer. You know what I mean? And if you're looking for love, the more you love yourself and appreciate yourself and respect yourself, do these nice little things for yourself. And I'm telling you, love is going to come for you. 2022 is a beautiful year for falling in love, getting married, all right? It's a love year. It's a big money year. Actually, 2022 is a huge money year for everybody, but love is coming in a close second, all right? And when it comes to unromantic love, love between you and your children or your family or your best friends, the love you may have for some coworkers, whatever it is, I guess what the universe is saying this week is just treat people with kindness. Let anyone in your life know that they're appreciated. And this is important. At least one of you has to hear this. If you see someone struggling or suffering this week, and I'm getting mostly at work, but even just in your life, one of your kids is having a heartache or something, do something special for them. Let them know you care. If it's someone close enough that it wouldn't be weird if you invited them to a nice dinner, do that. Buy your daughter flowers, all right? Really put yourself out there for others this week, and the universe is going to reward you tenfold, especially if you're in a romantic relationship, okay? It's going to help bring you guys back into that beautiful, loving, and romantic vibe. If you have kids and you haven't been able to be with each other in a while, make the time for that. I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference. And this is coming from the universe, not Gemma Jade, okay? But I would give you the same advice if we were on the phone and you were like, what am I going to do? I'd be like, girl, show them something. All right, if you chose the third card, you got card number 17. Have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. The theme of the week, right? Loving others. That's a beautiful theme to have. Work on being more patient. If you lack patience with others, remember that they are human and different from you. If your impatience has to do with an outcome, know your prayers are being answered. Have a little more patience. You might be in a tense situation that is beyond your control. Be aware of the thoughts that precede any frustration or anxious feelings. Pay attention to your self-talk. All things arrive in their perfect time. Try to distract yourself while you are waiting for things to come to fruition. Engage in an activity that will occupy your time. The time will magically pass while you are otherwise engrossed. Look for ways to be more patient. A small child contemplates the water while floating on a lotus flower. Lotus flowers rise from still and muddy water to prove grace and beauty can come from gloomy circumstances. Behind the girl, waterfalls flow into the body of the water that she glides on. This may indicate an arrival from various points and not one singular event. So what does this mean in romantic relationships, right? In that personal and deep love, like a marriage or a long-term thing, or even your new boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Make sure that you're not only finding more patience, but that you're understanding that the other person is a separate human being from you, a separate entity. Even if you're married, yeah, you're joined as one, all that romantic, goofy stuff. But they are still a singular individual who may not think the same way as you on everything. Go back to the first card that you guys had to choose from. Love endures, really knowing which battles to pick, okay? And being more patient and going out of your way for that person to say, hey, I appreciate you. Let your significant other know that even if you guys don't agree, you still love them and you still respect their opinion. Are you showing them that you respect their opinion? Okay, whether you agree with it or not. And that's kind of a hard thing to do, especially when you're dealing with someone who's so stubborn, they think they absolutely know everything. And you definitely know different, right? That goes back to choosing your battles. This is a week of whoever's watching this, of us in this community, of this little tribe here. giving back to others in a loving way. If you're single and looking for love, be patient. It's coming to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Pamper yourself, okay? Give to others whenever you can and however you can. And it doesn't have to be monetary giving. Give of yourself, your time, okay? Donate some stuff you're not using anymore. We all need to do a literal spring cleaning, okay? Remember what I said about cleaning and widdershins. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I talk about it all the time in my personals. So in a general sense, if you're not dealing with romantic love, if you're not looking for romantic love, if you're single and loving it and you're not ready to mingle, whatever the case may be patient with people. But more importantly, I think the message here is to be patient with the universe, with your manifestations. All right. It seems like negative manifestations manifest like that. You wake up in the morning. I use this example almost every week. And at one point or another when I'm reading, and you say, today is going to be a horrible day. You just literally manifested yourself a horrible day. But if you're trying to manifest a better paying job or a raise, it's going to take a while. Remember that time is not actually linear, and the universe is working on a different time scale or time frame than you. This is your reassurance, though, this card, that everything you're trying to manifest, including love, if that's what it is, and money, whatever it is coming to you, okay? Your wishes and your dreams are going to come true. If you can stay positive, if you can endure, if you can stay kind and upbeat to the best of your ability, be mindful of your emotional vibration daily, all right? When it gets low, be mindful of that. And for those of you who could not choose between the first three cards, or if none of these cards resonated yet, I'm going to pull one more for you all. There it is. Oh, I can't, because I got top and bottom, and I'm only pulling one. Let's try. Card number 41, do something for someone. Come on, guys. Is that not the theme of the week? Give your attention to another. These are beautiful readings, however you're getting your answers. These really are beautiful messages. When you do something kind for someone, you create an opportunity for your relationship to be re-energized. How can you be considerate towards someone today? Insignificant things can have a big impact. Imagine how amazing your life will be when you are consistently doing kind and loving things for others. Do something for someone. It does not need to be someone you are close to or that you see every day. You might choose to do something for someone you don't even know. Just choose someone and do something nice for them. There are so many ways to act with kindness. Open a door for someone who has their arms full. Greet everyone you see. I always say, smile at a stranger. Never underestimate the power of a smile or a positive attitude. Put extra change in a parking meter. It doesn't take much to change someone's day. Nature's child lovingly pets a rabbit while other animals gather around. Rabbits are a signifier of compassion. They remind you to look for the tools you already have. The deer is here to emphasize limitless kindness. Take a moment to consider how wonderful it is to give to someone. Brightening someone's day is a wonderful experience. Again, if you want to take this romantically, it's the exact same thing as this, okay? Do something nice for your partner. Give in. Say, I'm sorry. Agree to disagree and move on. Buy them a present, flowers, take them to dinner, okay? Whatever it is, you know you're a man, you know you're a woman. If you're looking for love, maybe the best way to find it this week is to go volunteer somewhere. Or by doing something nice. Maybe you hold the door open for someone who has their arms full and he's single and hot, or she's single and hot. You know, you don't know until you get out there. So a message for you single people looking for love that I'm seeing in these cards is you have to get out there, because you are going to meet someone important this week. Is it going to be the love of your life, your twin flame? No, but it is going to be someone that's going to make you happy for a while, and it could end up being that, right? There's someone you're definitely going to want to get to know, and the way you're going to meet them is by getting out there and, doing something kind for them. On a general, broad term, not involving romantic love at all, the card is very obvious. Volunteer, extra change in a meter, just smiling at a stranger who looks like they're having a bad day, letting someone cut you in line when you only have two things and they have a whole basket. Or I said that wrong. When they only have two things and you have a whole basket, okay? Actually greeting the greeter at Walmart. And this stuff, like when you put on a smile, even if it's a fake smile, it actually does raise your endorphins or whatever it's called and put you in a better mood, okay? So please be kind to each other, okay? That has been my motto pretty much since I started YouTube. I say it at the end of pretty much every video, okay? And I have hundreds of videos. Be kind to each other, guys, all right? that's all I have for you this week. If you would like a personal intuitive oracle from me, email me at MoonBearOracle@gmail.com. I'm doing them for donation only for the month of May, but they're going to be available for purchase on Etsy. And I'm setting up a new site, MoonBearOracles.com, for my business, because we are taking Gemma Moon Bear as far as we possibly can. I've got someone working on merch that's going to be out soon. I've got my homemade sprays with little crystals in them that I'm making. I'm charming. I'm using moon water that I made myself for you guys. I'm putting all of that most likely on Etsy and MoonBearOracles.com. The site is not up yet, so don't try to go to it. But we've got so much Gemma Jade merch. We even have my face on a shirt. Okay, we got diaper bags and little onesies. Oh my God, they're so cute. And we have stuff for everybody. So as soon as that's ready, I'm really excited. If you're on my Facebook, you've seen me talking about it. Tuesday nights, it's me and Ghost Dragons coming live from another dimension. Wednesday nights, it's me and Ghost Dragons, and sometimes my son Damien, where I pull one intuitive oracle card for anyone and everyone who comes into the chat. First come, first serve basis. Ghost Dragons and I are on Tuesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday nights, the live intuitive oracle is 7:15 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern. Then every once in a while on Friday nights, I'm on Paranormal Chop Shop from, I think it's 8 to 10 Eastern, because Sunny changed the time. But Sunny and I are going to be doing our own show interviewing people, which we haven't gotten it together yet or found a name, but that's coming too. So way more Gemma Jade live. You can catch me on SOR Saturday and Sunday nights for the after hour show from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern time with Big Willie Townsend and a few other people. We changed it around a little bit over there. And on Saturday and Sundays, okay, I'm filming this on a Sunday, May 1st. I don't know if we're doing it tonight, but going forward on Saturday and Sundays, you'll see me and Jeff Harding from Pine Island Research doing our own thing, our own topic focused content. We did our first show last night. It was amazing. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Ways to support me: CashApp, PayPal, Patreon. Okay, all of those links and information will be in the description box. If you become a patron and donate $20 a month or more, I will automatically send you once a month an intuitive oracle reading for that month, free of charge for your Patreon donation. You don't have to donate 20 bucks. You can donate 5. You can donate really anything you want. I appreciate all donations. I'll put my Amazon wish list gift link in the description box, as well as the links for the paperback and Kindle version of my book, Missing the Fae Theory, on Amazon. If you want an autographed copy, please hit me up before you make the purchase. Now that I talked your guys' ear off, there's also some network stuff coming. Guys, there's so much coming. A documentary that I'm co-writing. It's really exciting. I want to give it all away, but I can't yet until I get more details. So be kind to each other, guys. Love each other. Give in. Go along to get along. Just for this week, do so many good deeds that you can't even keep up, and watch how much brighter you glow. Watch how much happier you are, even in stressful situations. Always go in grace. Smile at a stranger, especially this week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.